Hi, it's Father Samuel Hakim in Chicago with a word of hope for the Thursday after the Feast of Epiphany. Well, these past few days, we've been reading through the first epistle of John for our first readings in Mass. A very beautiful piece of the Scriptures. And this chapter, chapter 4, is perhaps my favorite part of the entirety of the Scriptures. So beautiful as it lays out a theology of love. We hear in the beginning of the chapter that we must love one another because love is of God. And not only is love of God, but God is love. Therefore, when we love one another, we come to know and love God. It was repeated in what we heard yesterday and even strengthened, and then once more again today. Beloved, we love God because He first loved us. Let's stop there for a moment. We love God because He first loved us. I think at times we can feel as though we have to do something to earn God's love, that we start out sort of unworthy, and that until we prove our worth, God just simply has nothing to do with us. But God started this whole process because God is love. So we have nothing to earn, but rather just something to respond to, that great goodness that is the love of God. But the reading continues. If anyone says, "I love God," but hates his brother, he is a liar. For whoever does not love a brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. So how are we to love God? Well, we love God, and we are loved by God primarily through love of neighbor, or so John says. How can you love the God whom you have not seen if you do not love the brother or the sister who you see here on earth? Now, this is a great challenge. It's really the great challenge of the gospel when we think about it. To love all people as a brother or a sister. To love all people with the same love that God loves us with. And who are those that we tend to see the most? Well, as I scroll through my Facebook page or I think about my friends, the ones that I'm most aware of right now are the ones with whom I disagree. We have many different contentious things out there, whether they be in politics or with the COVID-19 illness or whatever it might be. There seems to be a lot of tension in our world, in our country this day. And so those with whom I disagree are the ones that I see the most today. According to this reading, they're the ones I'm called to love the most as well. So how will I do it? Well, love begins with understanding. It's a great challenge for me to get to know these people, to hear them out, to try and understand where they're coming from. And then once I maybe understand where they're coming from, to truly reach out in love, to desire what's good for those people. It doesn't mean that all those contentions and all those disagreements go away, but they do find their place. So let us love today. Let us love God by loving one another. God bless you.